Hello, Mr. Neil Cavuto. This is Chuck Thompson, Director of Rural Emergency. I'm sitting here in Los Angeles, California, not too far from City Hall. I have been blessed to walk these halls, yet they are not listening to me within the walls. And regarding the emergency economic job training centers that I would love to set up, not just in Los Angeles or throughout the state of California, but the entire country. The Watchman Program proposal to provide 10 million new jobs within the first year's completion of the program and over $1 trillion in new revenue is the good news that the country needs. It's actually the good news that the entire international community needs. It will be the spark to get the country working. It is not about what's going on right now in Washington, D.C., with the legislators trying to vote up or vote down or vote out various programs and taxes and different incentives and who's getting what. It comes down to what the country is producing, how the industries are doing. You need jobs, of course, for people to pay taxes in the first place, and they need to have some substantial amount of income to pay the taxes that the country needs to keep the services running throughout the many cities and the states within the union. And when the lawmakers get that understanding down firm within their minds, then we can do business like we've done business before, meaning we can get the country moving again economically, ecologically. Now, the Watchman Program proposal will establish 10,000 emergency economic job training centers nationwide. The corporations which sponsor these centers will pay all of the construction expenses and the operating expenses throughout these job training centers. Each center will need approximately 100 to 1,000 new employees to operate the center itself. This is 1,000 jobs per center times 10,000. That's 10 million new viable jobs of Americans back to work, receiving an income to take care of their families, and from that, paying whatever the tax is, whatever they vote up or vote down on. Yet you have new revenues coming in upwards to $1 trillion. And that is because of the new industry of which these 10,000 emergency economic job training centers provide. They are emergency portable, green, gridless facilities. They don't need to be operated on the grid, the current grids that are breaking down, that need a great deal of renovation to it across the nation. And if we load anything else on them, we're going to be in a blackout, and we will need billions of dollars to fix it. The solution is emergency job training centers, which will build emergency homes, schools, offices, portable farms, emergency medical units, all on the zero grid renewable energy premise. They are not hooked up to the grid. They are portable. They can be moved from place to place. If there's an earthquake or fire or flood or civil unrest, wherever the damaged critical area is, you can move these facilities to help the people. And if the area is too damaged, of course, you can move the facility to a safer area where you can serve the citizens in and around where these centers are placed, in and around where the citizens of the nations live, to help them right where they live. Now, right now, Sandy, of course, at first it was $42 billion, and now I believe it's another $42 billion on top of that. They're asking for $84 billion US dollars to bring back the recovery. Actually, all it's going to do is put a Band-Aid on things that were already wrong. with the city, with the state, and that will be compounded throughout the nation. What we need is a new industry that will bring in the 10 million jobs, the trillions of dollars that we need on an annual basis to pay down the debt. And it doesn't matter what the lawmakers vote on or vote down. This is the solution. It is a new industry which will spawn a whole host of facilities that the current industry and around the world, the countries throughout all of the 280 plus embassies and consulate offices that we are utilizing, we will duplicate the economic, ecological success throughout the international communities. And this will help the European Union. This will help Africa. This will help Asia. This will help even bring a little bit more peace to the Middle East. I would love, sir, to have an opportunity to discuss with you the Watchman Program proposal. It is spelled out within the pages of the publication which I've written, titled Reconciling Us, a Revolution. I'm looking forward, sir, to being able to meet with you and discuss on air this solution, not just to, of course, Detroit, that is teeter-tottering on bankruptcy, or Los Angeles, where I am right now, or Hurricane Sandy, or the hurricanes to come with Sandy's whole family, to the entire United States. We need help. This is the solution. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. I, of course, wrote a publication titled What Should You Do Before the Tribulation Age of 42, and I reference you a great deal within that publication. I thank you for all of your awesome reports and the Neil Cavuto review, and I'm looking to be on that review soon, sir. Please contact me direct, 626-243-8200, Chuck at worldemergency.com. I'm looking forward to speaking with you soon.